My name is Kole and I'm in 11th grade. I grew up in the church. I went to a Christian school as a kid. The school I went to in elementary school had chapel, which was like a little church service every day on Thursdays. And every Thursday the pastor would pray the same prayer and ask you to repeat after him if you haven't given your life to Christ yet. And I prayed the same prayer over 100 times, saying that I accept Jesus as my Lord and Savior. And even though I was younger and never really knew what it meant, I always just believed it. Especially when I was little, I was scared that I was going to go to hell, and I always wanted to go to heaven. And then in around 8th grade, I went to a public school, and my relationship with God was lessening, just wasn't as strong. And I got invited to come to Beach Church. So in Epworth of my 8th grade year, right when I had just started coming to the church, all of my friends invited me that I had just met going to a new school, and they invited me to go on the church retreat with them. And I just kind of spent the whole time seeing it as just a getaway from school and stuff, and just a place to have fun, not really trying to learn about God. Because at the time I thought I had Bible class for the past 7 years, I know everything about God, I'm fine. And so I just spent the whole time just not really taking advantage of it and just goofing off with friends. And I would pretend to be praying when I was just taking a nap on the side of the room. And it was the last night of Epworth. Ryan was up on stage and had different life group leaders and people that were working at the church line up on the walls, and just said that if anyone in the crowd just has something weighing on them and just want to be prayed over, that they can just go get in any line and just have the people pray over them. And I wasn't going to at first, but then I saw everyone in the room going to get in line, so I just assumed if everyone's doing it, I might as well. And I went and got in line. And I don't remember exactly what it was that I was going through, but I just remember the feeling that once whoever the guy I got in line with started praying over me, I just felt a weight get lifted off my shoulders, because whatever I was going through at the time was prayed over. And I did not know the guy. I had never talked to him before, and he just knew exactly what to pray for and prayed over everything. And the last hour of cry night, even though I just wasted the past 2.5 days, I just took advantage and started worshiping and really enjoyed the rest of my trip. That moment changed my relationship with God, because it was the first time I'd ever noticeably felt something from God, or actually realized a sign from God. And my whole life before then, I had just been believing, but not really I believed it because it's what I'd been preached to my whole life, and never really truly believed it. But once I felt that, I knew it was real. My current relationship with God now is stronger than it's ever been. I am very involved with the church. I like to volunteer here and spend as much time as I can here. I just recently went back to the same Christian school, so now I'm getting more opportunities to spend time with God. So I always wondered if I should get rebaptized, because I was baptized as an infant. And then over the summer at the Daytona retreat, Ryan talked to all of us as a group and was saying even if you were baptized as a kid and just want to re-deepen that relationship with Christ and just make the statement that Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior, then go talk to Jacob after I'm done speaking with all of you and let him know. And at that moment I knew, because I always had considered getting baptized again. And so whenever I heard those words, I was all right, it's time. And I went to Jacob right after Ryan finished talking and told him I wanted to get baptized.